Hi, I'm Dan Corbett from Black Iron Group. Quick note before we jump into this. This is the last of our Salesforce map series. Salesforce is all about AI. We'd rather show you something that moves the needle today. So let's get into it. We're 4 clips in and we've got a complete picture. We know who we've been ignoring, what our accounts are worth, who's trending down, and we've got a map full of prospects we've never talked to. So now what? You build a day around all of it. I'm going to grab 3 kinds of stops for this route: accounts I haven't been to see in a while, accounts that are declining year over year and need a real conversation, and a few of those prospects from the data layer that are sitting right in my path that I've never had anyone from our company talk to. A face to face with a new prospect is worth 1,000 cold emails, and if they're on the way anyway, there's no excuse not to stop. Maps is going to help me figure out how to plan this route and then optimize it for me to make it the best that I can possibly do. I don't want to zigzag all over this territory all day, burning time and miles. And so Maps is going to help me put this in the right order. You'll see some of the accounts we've been talking about all week: Elmwood Park Carriers, who's been buying without us showing up; Saddlebrook Truck Sales, who's trending in the wrong direction; and Quantum Moving, who've never has been seen by us. All 3 of those are on the route and in the right order, and the drive times are even calculated. Now, before we jump into this, I want to address something that comes up every time we show this, because people watch the route get built and immediately ask whether they're going to have to do this from scratch every single Monday morning. The answer is no. And this is actually where the consulting work we do really pays off. For a lot of our customers, we build what I call a territory rhythm, where Monday is the metro run, Wednesday is the North Country, Friday is the shore, or whatever, right? And it makes sense for that rep's geography. We build the layers into folders, we share those with the rep, and so from that point forward on Monday morning, all they're really doing is opening that folder, opening those layers, hitting optimizing, and going. You're not reinventing the wheel every week, but you're running a system that somebody thought through once and built into the tool. That's the difference between a rep who uses Maps as a toy and a rep who uses it as a system. So now the phone comes out, and this is where it lives for the rest of the day. Same route, same stops, right here in my hand. All right, one of our first stops is going to be Larchmont Logistics. We know how much money they've made for us, 1.6 million, and we know where they are. Maps is going to take us there by hitting the take me there button, right? And then we're going to do a couple of interesting things. The first thing we're going to do is take a photo, because a site visit with a photo attached means something different 6 months from now. Next, we'll log a call. Our check-in is logged, our note is added, our follow-up is created, and the CRM is updated before I pull out of the lot. Using speech to text, no sticky notes, no data entry tonight. I'm on to my next stop. Salesforce doesn't talk about maps nearly enough, and honestly, I've never understood why. Because if you've got people on the road, this thing can change the way you run your business. Not incrementally, but fundamentally. We've been showing it to trucking and logistics, manufacturing and distribution companies for a long time now. And the reaction is always the same, which is, why didn't we have this sooner? Hey, if that's where your head is at, we're there with you. Links in the description. I'm Dan Corbett from Black Iron Group. Let's talk.